in the beginning, I really didn't know which way I wanted to go in portraying my word and the feeling that I had. I could have gone with the skit. The skit would have been way too easy, so I was like, forget about the skit. But I wanted to go more so towards the process of my word and the feeling that I've gone with. My word is creative flash. Whenever you have this unique, personal, and you kind of want an end result idea, and you kind of want to go towards it now or go towards it maybe in the future, but you kind of want to write it down so you don't forget about it. And I do this a lot when it comes to surreal and abstract art. And what I mean by surreal and abstract art, I've done a few things. I'll show you a couple. Basically, is whenever I take photos, many different photos, maybe a couple, and I combine them into like this idea or this image that's not supposed to really look like it's there or happening, but it is. And that's the crazy thing about surreal art or abstract art, because it makes you think. It makes you think, and it makes you like think of like how, why. It makes you think about the deep stuff. And so the general idea that I had for this demonstration is basically, I love The Mist. Stephen King's The Mist is one of my favorite stories by him. Oh my goodness, so good. It's so good because it takes like this general element of like fog or mist or whatever you want to call it, and there's like these potential threats in it. And it's so simple but complex, and it's so unique, and it's just so cool because it takes two worlds, and one world enters the other world with this element, but we also have this element, but it's not happening constantly. This element is there, you know, it's not going away, and it's a world conquering another world, and it's just so unique, and it's so cool with these unique creatures just like living among it, and it's just like, it gives you goosebumps, you know. So that was my end result goal, is to give people goosebumps when you look at this image. So I've gone with an image that I took about it was a few weeks ago with the Kroger Field parking lot and the stadium itself, and I wanted to combine it with the behemoth monster. The reason I wanted to combine it with the behemoth monster, because a little backstory, you don't really see this monster or creature till the end of the movie, and I think the book too. And the only thing we know about this monster is that it's really big, it makes a lot of noise, and it moves slow. We don't really know too much else about this monster, and that's the reason why, because it's so unique, and it's just like something that we don't really know about. It's a mystery. It's uncharted. It's an uncharted creature. So I wanted to combine those two things, and when you look at this picture, I wanted to give more so of a goosebumpy type of feeling. And when you look at it, it's not like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool, but you know, but more so it's like, if I were really to look at this, how would I react? Type of reaction towards this photo. And like, what's so real and abstract art is so cool because it really gets you like to think about these things, and like, you know, it processes in the mind of like, how is this happening? What if this really did happen? And it's like, what if it does happen? So it's so cool to like really like create these photos or these images that people will see, and you created them just from like a basic or just a general idea. And it just, I don't know, it really moves me a lot. I love it so much, and I just gonna continue to do it. And it's different from just like plain out like portrait or landscape nature photography, but it's something different, you know. And it also differs from videography and cinematography, but cinematography, it has gone, it's kind of one-upping it a little bit, because we see a lot of like a lot of special effects, and it's just we feel that it's real, but we know it's not, and it's just like it's just so crazy. Like, digital age, the technology is just so it's so good. It's so good. I can't complain. I really can't complain. It may not be exactly what my word and the feeling that I've gone with actually portrays, but I don't know, the skit just would have been too easy for me, so I kind of wanted to go another route and show the process of this word and the feeling. So that's really all I got. That's kind of all I have. But yeah, that's just I don't know, the mist, Behemoth. It's so cool. It's so cool.